It remains a matter of reality that at some point everyone in life will inevitably hurt you. You just have to consciously choose which ones are worth suffering for. That being said, when somebody tries to guilt trip you, the only reason why they feel that they can get away with it is because at some point you surrendered your energy to them. And now they're exploiting it. This is what I always emphasize with everybody. This is the dilemma that you will face when you surrender your energy to an external source. As I've said before, whenever you give away your power, what you're doing is you're giving somebody power over you because now you're powerless. And you give them control over you, that means you're not in control of yourself anymore. Like a puppet, like a remote control car. They can get you to do what they want at any time. So when somebody feels comfortable enough to try to guilt trip you, like in other words, let's say they're users, could you do this favor for me? Could you come on, please? Then they start giving you a guilt trip. That's because at some point you taught them how to treat you. And you're letting them know it's okay to treat me like a doormat. I'm always going to be, acknowledging that you are going to use me and abuse me, and I'm always going to be okay with it. That's what happens when you surrender your energy to external sources. So this is the reason why I tell people to avoid this at any and all costs, because it's never beneficial for you. If you want to do somebody a favor, if they really need your help, that's different. It's different when it's genuine and honest, when somebody's really in a pinch and they really need your help and they don't call you up 15 times a day. Could you help me with this? Can you help me with that? That's different. This is what I'm talking about. When they continuously keep using you and you just keep continually showing up to be used. You're teaching them how to treat you. You're telling them in no uncertain terms and no uncertain words that it's okay to treat me like a doormat because I don't have any value or respect for myself. I don't have any love. I don't have any self-worth. That's exactly what you're telling them. So they're going to just keep treating you like you're garbage, like you're a subhuman piece of trash. That's why they're guilt tripping you, because they're trying to manipulate you into getting you to do what they want you to do so they can use you. That's just how the game is played. Malignant, excuse me, malignant narcissists always do this well. And if their guilt trip doesn't work, then they revert to gaslighting or any other tactic, or the blame game, or selective memory. When you call them out on their BS, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. That can't be. I don't remember it going that way. Sure, they don't. They're not going to remember anything they did wrong. This is how they absolve themselves from any implications of wrongdoing for their actions in the past. They live this delusional fantasy world where they can do no wrong because they're just, a completely different breed, let's just say. Whatever planet they're from, the universe should take that planet and propel it out into space forever and let it keep going as far as I'm concerned. I don't have any use or need for malignant narcissists. Absolutely not. But anyway, just get in contact with yourself. Start loving yourself again and just stop allowing people to do this to you. Because a favor now turns into abuse later. And then it just turns into manipulation. And then they just exploit this weakness. You have to understand something, how this world works. When you have a kind, loving, genuine, sensitive heart, these types of creatures, they don't see you like that. They see you as a sucker, a chump, or an idiot that they can use and manipulate like a puppet because they're just basically, garbage. They're just evil and they will manipulate you as long as you allow it. So it's up to you to say, I'm not going to allow this to happen to myself anymore. So you need to create barriers and boundaries with these types of characters where you're just completely walling them out. You don't even give them any contact anymore. I did a video before called Diminished Responsibility. You slowly start diminishing your connection with these individuals until there is no connection anymore because you do not deserve to be treated like garbage or a slave or a puppet or a piece of dirt or a subhuman piece of trash. No matter what anybody tells you, you need to give yourself your own narrative. You need to be telling yourself, I love myself enough that I'm not going to tolerate this garbage from these people anymore. I don't need them in my life and I don't want them in my life if this is the way they're going to treat me, because action is truth. How they treat you is how they feel about you. Don't think otherwise.